The thoughts, views, and opinions expressed by the hosts of the Clear Vision podcast are for motivational purposes only. It is not our intention to disrupt, destroy, or deceive. This podcast includes content that may not be suitable for all audiences, especially those not seeking clear vision. Viewer discretion is advised.
This has its own magic. This has its own magic.
Welcome to the Clear Vision podcast, man. We're here in the flesh. We are missing my brother John, though, man. He's out there handling business.
He deserves it, yep.
John, you the man, bro. Just want to send you some love, some good energy, bro. We're going to hold it down for you. But here to my right, man, we got y'all brothers look good, man.
So do you.
But hey, man, I'm just following y'all's lead, man.
Yeah.
I trust what y'all about to say, man.
Okay,
Y'all brothers look good, man.
Thank you.
We got Eli in the house, BJ.
What up?
Well, first, you can find us here at YouTube. Make sure that you subscribe. All podcast stores, we're there. Leave a 5-star rating. Share with a friend. Get the word out, bro. Clear Vision in the house, bro. We on the road. Eli, how can they communicate with us, brother?
Man, clearvisionpod.com, man. Hit us up on there. Leave a listening letter. Get connected with the podcast, man. If you want to be on, you want to be a guest, or if you have a topic that you want us to cover, man, hit us up, man. Let us know. We'll take care of you, man.
That's right.
That's just how we communicate with everybody. Hit us up, man. Show some love.
Amen. Sure. Yeah, and make sure get in them IG comments, bro. We're going crazy with the reels. We're going crazy with the content. Drop your thoughts in the DM. Drop your thoughts on the comments. Lock in with us. Engage with us. BJ, how can they assist with the vision?
You know, if you like, don't y'all love how Clear Vision Pod came today? Man?
Amen.
Now, this was not due to our account,
right?
But of course, this would put us in a position to where we could do this more often. So if you like us dressing like this, go ahead and donate to us. $ Clear Vision Pod on Cash App.
Yep.
And
Praise
you
God.
can donate on our website.
That's right. That's right.
Amen.
Amen. Yeah, man. Donate, man. That I just want gives you guys a chance to really help assist with the vision. So donate if you can. Yeah, bro. So we're gonna kick it off with a little homie therapy. Kind of a heavy day. A heavy day for the city. I just want to start it off. You guys don't mind. Sending some thoughts and prayers out there to the city, out there to Dejour Fitzgerald's family. We lost a dub legend.
Yes.
On July 4th. Services of the day, so that's why we all kind of all blacked out.
Dub and East Side.
Dub and East Side. He definitely brought the East Side to the dub, man. But I attended the balloon release yesterday, and just a heavy moment, man. He's someone that I've always looked up to, someone that I was a big fan of, and I think it's just right that we use this time to just share his memory, show some love. One thing I did want to mention about Dejour, a.k.a. Fitted, is that he led with love, bro.
Yeah,
he led with joy. He was always
smiling,
happy, bro.
Yeah.
He was always happy, and it was contagious, bro. Like when you would get around him, you couldn't help but just to feel good. Yeah. And I remember that just being around him just would charge me up. And when I moved away, he was always checking in on me, bro. Like, it was more him than me. He showed me how, like, you continue to nurture relationships, keep in contact, keep in touch, bro. He was always checking in. He loved our podcast, bro. He loved my music. There was never, a few months that would go by without me, tapping in with Fitted, but mostly because of him, bro. And so, like, him passing, I was just like, dang, man, like he had it figured out.
Yeah.
Like he knew how to move down here.
Yeah.
Show love, check in. You may not see him all the time. You may not be around people all the time, but when you get an opportunity, you take it to show love. So, we love you, Fitted, bro. Long live Fitted. Rest easy, bro. Y'all got any thoughts? Anything to share?
I would say one thing that I did, like right when I got the news, which I hate people that do that, like see what the last conversation was. So I went in because I know we had talked like in April.
Right.
I went in our DMs, and of course, the last thing he sent me was basically like this reel of this guy saying like, "Man, I'm proud of you."
Right.
Yeah.
I was like, the fact that was like the last, like even though it was April, like the fact that I could go back and that was the last energy that he sent me is like, bro, I'm proud of you. Keep doing what you're doing. Of course, like anytime like I would post 7 because he knew the situation, he would like check in like, hey, how's that doing? So like we always talked about that, but just knowing that was the last like actual communication that we had, bro, I was good. I was at peace.
Yeah, for sure.
That's real.
Yeah, man, I just want to highlight like how proud I was of him, bro. Like, just his growth just as a person, man. He had his business going. Yeah. He had his art going. Like everybody knew about his art, man, and he wanted everybody to connect and be involved, man, and we're going to miss him, man. Like you said, his soul, just a happy guy, got that big smile on his face, saying what up, and it's just, we're going to miss that energy, man. That energy is a one of a kind, man, and he definitely left his mark on the city, man. So we love you, Fitted, and, you're going to live forever.
Facts. No, that's real. And I one thing I did want to add is when people like this pass, bro, that are just, heavy in the community, heavy filled with love, and I feel like yes, of course, what we're doing now is great, respecting the memory, respecting him and his life. But I think what's an even better thing that you can do for a person that I've just learned throughout just grieving and things is your life should change for the better. Mm-hmm. Like, your life should resemble some sort of trait that he had. You feel me? Like, what we're doing, like, he was proud of, bro, because we were creators, like with the podcast. What I was doing with the music, bro, he would charge me up because like he was like, man, this is what you need to be doing. He would push me. So I would just encourage all, even if you don't know Fitted, if you're watching, I would encourage everyone to be a creator, bro. For sure. Be an artist. Do something. Like, we have too many consumers and not enough creators now. So I think that's what I would say to do, bro. Like, if you want to do something, do it. Just create it. And if you love a hobby, do it. You don't have to be the best. You don't have to be, the biggest, the star or whatever, but just be a creator, bro. So, yeah, man. Yeah. But yeah, man, let's pivot, man. It's a heavy day, but we're going to try to have some fun still, man. I know we got a few things we want to cover. I guess I'll just start with something a little lighthearted. Shout out to John. John kind of pitched this to me. But the Nick Cannon and the fatherhood thing, have you guys seen that clip where I think he was on a podcast with Bobby, and she had asked him like the name of all of his children, because I think he's got like 10 or 12 children or something like that.
You think that was real, or was he being funny?
I think it was real, bro. Did you watch the clip? Yeah, like
just the concept of him, like,
bro, he went through like all the names. He was really like trying to get to the end.
So he didn't know first names?
He was going first name basis. And he named, like, he was off the rip, 9 names. But when he got to 9,
it was like
he was like
foggy.
And then he just couldn't Now, my question to y'all is it that big of a deal or no big deal? Like, is it dad brain? Because that's another thing. Sometimes, bro, I only got 3.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
I do be calling them by the wrong name. Yeah.
I got 2. Yeah. But I got 1 on the way, and I'm already like, Jay, Luke, or Levi. Now I got Cam's kids with me. So, what are y'all thoughts, bro? Like, should a father know all the names at all times?
Absolutely.
12 kids.
12 kids.
Because I bet he know all the baby mom's name.
That's another question too. So yes, y'all think first off that was raw. He was just raw.
I don't know if it was real. I don't know if he was joking. Right. I haven't seen the clip myself, but he should know.
Oh, I saw the clip, brother.
He should know all the kids' names.
He couldn't come up with it. Yeah. He really couldn't come up with it.
Because even the example that you said, you're still saying your kids' names.
Correct.
You're right.
If he's stopping at 9 and there's like 4 missing,
4 more to go.
David or
okay,
what do we name that one?
Okay,
yeah, that's bad.
That's bad.
Okay,
yeah.
okay. Yeah. Now a deeper question then that's attached to that. like having all those different like baby mamas.
Yeah.
Like, what do y'all think there's an issue with that? Like he literally, I think Bobby had asked him like, why do you have so many kids? And he's just like, bro, like I'm a king, bro. Like I just want, I want my empire spread out. He doesn't overthink it. Like he just wants a lot of children. Do you think there's an issue with that?
I don't think there's. If you can afford it, and if you can actually somehow be in their lives.
But is there a baby mama limit?
I don't think so, man, because, well, for me personally, but I'm talking about just other people and what they do, right?
Right.
For me, of course, I want all my kids from the same woman, of course.
Okay. Yeah.
However, though, like there's been, for a long time, there's been, polygamy out there, and people have all these baby mamas, and I mean, if he can make it work, what he can do is afford it.
Right.
You know what I mean? He can afford it. He can actually take care of these kids, and I believe that he does want like a little, kingdom. Like he believes he is a king, and I kind of look at him as a king too. I mean, he's a very talented guy,
right?
Very successful man, black man. But only thing that'll bother me personally is like being able to actually put the time in with every single child.
Build a relationship.
I can't just throw some money at you. You know what I mean? Actually, if he can somehow,
I don't think that's
have
possible,
6 in one home and 6 in the other, and like I mean
because
that's tough.
Each baby mama
has their own
lives,
own agenda.
So it's like I doubt.
It's very.
There's a reason why he didn't know the 3 kids' names, bro.
Right?
Yeah. And I pray that he was joking, man. I really do, because you should know if you have 15 kids, you should know all 15 names.
Yeah.
Like
I'm glad you said the polygamy part.
Yeah.
I seen this clip. Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, that doctor who's saying all the crazy stuff. She said a woman dealing with a guy who already has a kid is a form of polygamy. What do y'all think about that? Because it's like you are
a woman dealing with a man that already has a kid.
So like in my example, I already have a child.
Okay.
So of course there has to be a sort of relationship there. Now it's not romantic. But
Yeah.
it's a communicative relationship.
Yeah.
And she's saying that is a form of polygamy because you're accepting of that relationship. Do y'all agree?
I mean, I think polygamy is if you guys are in that, if you guys are in an actual relationship romantically, it's not polygamy. If it's baby mama, y'all not together, lives moved on or whatever.
Because people have that all wrong. Like, because people say like, oh, dude always got access to his baby mama. He can do. I said that's not true. That is not real.
It's not true.
Yeah.
Or they think like just the communication is like me and Seven's mom literally. Like, if I said, like, how many times we actually talk on the phone in a year, I can probably count 5 hands.
Yeah.
Everything's text, very simple.
Yeah.
7.
Times.
Yeah.
7 o'clock, on my way. Boom. It's very, like, so, like, that narrative that, like, even Nick Cannon, like, he smashing all the baby. Now, I don't know his exact situation or why he feel like I thought it was because he felt like he was going to die. Because of his sickle cell or something. So I thought. That's why I thought the initial intention was, okay, well, since, I might be out, let me just...
as much as I can.
Right. And the man could love, he could love children. Like, he could love, like, the big family aspect. I don't know his backstory or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
But, like, the way I would do it is, like, it would be in a polygamy situation. Now, I'm not just having baby mamas. Like, I would understand that my first wife can't have 12 children. You know what I mean? I'd be like, okay, so what are we going to do about that? Are we going to allow 2 more women in this? Because I want like 20, whatever the case may be.
But I don't think it's operating like that.
For sure.
Like,
no,
that's a super responsible, strategic method that
sure.
I doubt he's
because this looks like
mamas. Brother just out here with baby mamas.
Yeah.
And one of them is Mariah Carey. Like,
this is wild.
What in the world?
And Mariah Carey ain't putting up with no dang polygamy.
No, she's not. She's not. She's not. So,
okay.
But that's,
thoughts and prayers. You think he paying child support for all them?
Let's go into that.
Absolutely.
Oh my God.
Absolutely.
He's paying something. I don't think
how's he not?
It might not be child support. Who knows? He might just like financially
a home
support them.
Brody's
12
paying
homes.
Child support.
You think so?
Got to, bro. He's making too much money. There's not a chance that a woman is not legally getting that in writing.
Maybe he's already like giving them that to keep them from doing child support. Because we haven't heard anything about child support. All these kids, we haven't heard. We would have heard about it. Like Nick Cannon's paying this much. Like there's so much in that man's business. We would have heard Nick Cannon's paying like $3 million, whatever the case may be, a month for child. We would have heard it, bro. He might just be taking care of them.
Well, you know what? And you know what? Credit to the women then.
Yeah,
because if that's the case, which I'm not sure, I have to just research. But if that's the case, the women are
they're working together.
They're working.
They're working together.
I had a conversation with my wife about that. related to our last episode where we were like, a lot of women aren't really liking how we approach that subject.
Yeah.
Right.
It was kind of like you guys are generalizing her and making her seem like she is like a bad person and things like that. So, but my stance was, I feel like the women have so much power.
They do.
And it's like you can either take that gun and shoot the man and then, or you can take the gun, remove the gun and be like, okay, hey, I got all this power. Let's create the best situation for our child, for the babies. Like, I literally, what I say goes, but respectfully, now I'm going to work with you and figure out, okay, how is this the best? Going to be the best environment for the child.
And for clarification, like last episode was strictly about good men, like good fathers. You know what I mean? We wasn't talking about just some, you should put child support on some dude that's going to be hard to find.
Straight up.
Ain't showing up. So clarification, we're talking about good men that want to be great fathers that are trying to be great fathers.
And they're not allowed to because of the system.
That's
what
we're
tough.
talking. Yeah,
but I want to pose that question to you. You now, what do we do with the bad apples? What do we do with the men that could give a damn?
They got to pay somehow. Put them on child support. They got to pay.
So
somehow.
they got to go all the way. Then
that's why I think the system's messed up. Child support's supposed to be for those guys. I don't feel like I should be paying child support.
Right.
So I think child support's one thing because I do see if you're a primary parent, if you're a primary custody owner of a child, bro, it's tough. Yeah, it's expensive.
It is.
So I think child support's simple. Child support is okay for that.
So on the flip side, in my example, if I had primary custody of 7, I would not need child support.
Wait.
So let's
serve that up.
Let's just move a little bit into the next question.
Are you sure though?
I promise you, I wouldn't need.
So going into this is our next question. Was surfacing around?
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. No, we're gonna get to it. So another question that's going around right now is, if a man asks for child support or spouse support, does that make him less of a man, like in court? Because like situations like you, like if I'm the man and then we separate and I take the kids in, can I ask for child support if I was like the less I made less money than my wife? Like, is it okay for me to ask for child support if I'm taking care?
Yes, you can. Now,
does it make you less? Does it make me less of a man for asking for child support?
I ain't gonna lie. I was gonna be over here playing devil's advocate, and just kind of competing with you, bro. But hell no. You better not ask no damn money. Now, you can ask your partner for some money,
for some help,
for some assistance.
But
like,
actually,
hey man, I'm creating this party for my for so and so.
Yeah.
Let's go half and half, and work it out that way.
Yeah.
But I think going to the court, sitting in a courtroom, waiting to get 10% of your girl, your baby mama's money, and getting it legally put into your bank, you a sucker.
BJ, what you think, man?
Bro, you want to know how I know I could do it? Because I'm caring for him with $1,000 less.
Support, right? With the child support.
With the 6 week I had him, that child support still came out.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm caring for him
without the extra
even without the extra.
Exactly.
So if I had that,
you a man. You go.
You're fine with the minus. So you don't need the plus.
That's why I said the system is messed up because I feel like it should be whoever has the best financial situation, living arrangement, they'll have the best life.
Yeah.
But I push back on that because most cases, like the man, traditionally, man's provider, man spent more time actually building finances. The wife is not really in the situation. It's not they can't compete. The wife typically, if they split, there's no competing with them because you know what I'm saying. She's sacrificed to be at the home with the kids and everything. And traditionally.
So somebody left a comment saying exactly what you said. So they said the only scenario where they see that it's okay for a man to ask for child support during a separation like that is if, say
he was playing mom.
You date and you marry a celebrity. She obviously is busy. She has a busy schedule. She was like, hey, I just want you to stay at home, take care of the kids, take care of the house. do that, and then she's like,
couldn't be me.
10 years later, y'all split. She finds another guy. It's her fault. She was cheating.
Give her that power.
You ain't gonna ask her for no money. You ain't gonna ask her because you've been for 10 years. You've been without work.
I just wouldn't probably be in that situation respectfully.
What I'm just saying, if you were for 10 years, you out of work.
Let's do Dion. Let me do Dion.
Yeah,
me and Dion. Dion,
that don't work, man.
I'm doing it. No. Let's say Dion takes off in real estate.
Yeah,
it takes off. Bro.
Yeah,
crazy.
Just starred real estate. We got to move. We got to move to Dallas because she got $3 million that she can capitalize on, and now I'm moving to Dallas and. I'm just a developer nigga, with a podcast.
Yeah.
I make a decent living.
Yeah.
I make a decent living.
Yeah.
We had these conversations, bro. And she's like, hey, man, I'm out of here. I met Timmy.
Yeah.
At my firm, and I just, it's just not gonna work with us anymore.
You don't want no cut? You don't want that money?
I need that cut.
Okay, I didn't know you were going that way.
If she's a millionaire,
yeah, she's like making 300,
going crazy,
300.
Well, I damn sure ain't gonna give her no.
And you taking the kids because she busy. She busy, so you taking the kids too.
I'm trolling because I may not ask for the bread,
right?
Yeah.
But you ain't gonna
get none of this little pot.
Yeah.
Right. That's all I got.
Facts. Yeah. So either way, you're not sitting up in court.
I'm not fighting for it, but how
disrespectful
disrespectful that be, bro? She balling like that, and she's like, Trev, I need that.
Yeah, no.
And you keeping the kids too. She like, Trev, you got the kids, and I need that.
Yeah, no, absolutely not.
And that Dion, I hate to use me and Dion. Maybe that ain't happen, baby.
Yeah.
If you make it, baby, we going to the top.
Yeah, together. Okay, me, you, Jimmy,
straight off the grizzle.
So there's content of this podcast for entertainment purposes.
Yeah, we trolling, man. We trolling, but we all agree that there's no way that we're personally asking for. Because I mean, for me, it's like I'm a man. I can make my own money.
Correct.
I don't care how much
men,
she made.
and I think all men should feel like that.
Exactly.
Respectfully. Yeah, you should not be taking your girl's money.
Because I asked, because I was like, even when the 6-week thing came up, I said, hey, do you think it's right that I'm gonna have you're gonna get child support, which the purpose of it is support the child.
Right.
You think it's right that you're still gonna get June's child support, May and June's child support, and you're not gonna have him? Crickets. That ain't no child support.
Yeah.
Because what are you supporting?
The system is.
What are you supporting? If I have him.
Yeah.
So that could be, but that's something that could be discussed.
I say, hey,
professionally.
Are you gonna send that back?
That's something that could be discussed professionally with the court and be like, hey,
that's he gonna get more child support.
I hope she is watching this.
Somehow
we are going back.
Yeah,
hope you know.
Yeah,
we
respect. I think, and that goes back to the power of the woman, right? The woman can realize that and be like, man, if he had that extra band. Yeah. He could probably take my son to Frontier City every Friday, Thursday. You know what I'm saying? So that could be something that we could get worked out
for sure.
Yeah. But the woman has the power. That's got to remember who got the gun.
Right.
Yeah,
they got the gun, bro.
They got the gun and the bombs.
This thing's crazy. Bet, man. Let's keep it rolling,
next?
bro. We're on the Diddy's trial conclusion. So Diddy was found not guilty of sex trafficking and racketeering, which that would have put him in. That would have put him in the can for life. He was found guilty, though, on 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution. He still has a sentencing set for October 3rd, 2025. But, I mean, it's about my birthday. I don't like that. But, I mean, it's not going to be too much, bro. Yeah. So, basically, the empire was cracked, but it didn't collapse, bro. He's still standing. So, do we need to clap it up for him?
Whoa!
I mean, do we
clap it up for
a black man is not going to jail? I'm asking, how do we handle that as culture, bro? We loved Diddy before this happened.
I don't know if we did, though.
The culture really messed with Diddy before this happened. So how do we handle that?
I don't think we did.
How do we handle that, though? A black man is not going to jail for life.
Well,
for the entire life. So his kids, he'll be able to be a grandpa. He'll be able to change his life. From a Christian lens, how do we handle that? That conclusion.
Are we free Diddy? I mean,
well, if he just got charged with prostitution,
hey,
sometimes I almost forget. Now, I've never done prostitution in my life. Never been involved in it. I sometimes forget that that's illegal.
Because it's so popular.
Because it's people do that, and people do it unintentionally.
It's like going to Burger King.
Me and Mom talk about this legal prostitution. The same concept is if you go out with a girl and you pay for everything, that's legal prostitution. You're doing that
they rap about all the time
for the hopes of
getting
having
some.
sex.
Yeah.
So it's like because that's a. So I don't think he should do no more than if that's what he's getting charged with, and that's what
Give
they
him 3
said.
months.
They're gonna slap him on the wrist, bro.
Give him 3
no
months.
more than.
He'll be
So time, sir. He already been there for a year.
You gotta let him go now.
No more than 2 years.
Yeah, he might give him another year and then do some. He might have to pay fines.
Community
or
service.
If they get him in 10 years of prostitution,
that's crazy.
I don't think they will.
insane.
That's crazy.
But my question is like, how should we feel?
We don't.
We
celebrate
know
it.
what the facts were. We seen the courtroom. We heard the stories. Should folk, our culture, black folks, should we be happy?
I think the fact that there were young girls involved, no,
yeah,
because there were underage women involved. Apparently,
Right.
allegedly.
I heard the story.
So there's a couple,
but they didn't really pin him on that.
They didn't pin him on that.
And that was the prosecution's fault, bro.
Right.
They could have really
went there.
They could have honed in on just when he beat down
on the freak offs.
Yeah. They try to make it a show.
Freak offs are legal, guys. I mean,
Tell us more, Eli.
That's all I know.
Oh.
That's all I know, man.
Expert
That's
there.
all I know.
I would my 2 cents on it is I'm happy for his family. I'm happy that he's not in jail for the rest of his life. I think that's just it's just a lot of pain that just continues to be pushed through the black community and his family and everything. And
I hope he gets some help though.
Now we go, but
he needs help.
He needs help.
Yeah,
we all need help.
Yeah,
I just think we need to stop idolizing people like this.
for sure.
He's not a role model.
No.
Our kids shouldn't be looking up to folks like this. Our community shouldn't be attached to stories like this. He just shouldn't be that big of a deal.
Yeah.
In our community.
Yeah.
But people also should be able to separate idolizing someone and just supporting their gift and
just being a fan of what
they do.
Being a fan of their music.
Because anytime I go on my anytime something with Chris Brown come up, people send that to me. I'm like, I
I'm
don't
not worried about
I don't
that
know
man.
that man personally.
Yeah.
I
just know
music.
like
residuals is fire.
Yeah.
Facts.
Facts.
But I think that type of thinking not a lot of people have. Bro. People are attached
like,
to people's success like it's theirs.
Yeah.
They're not worried about what they're doing.
Yeah.
They really are worried, concerned about Diddy.
Right.
And that's not.
Yeah, but like there is also the sense of like if Hitler dropped a hot album, we can't support it. You know what I mean? Like
yes,
Yes,
so absolutely.
It's like there's a thin line.
If it was
hot. Bro, we better get canceled now.
No, I'm saying that's the way it's gonna get us out, bro. But I'm saying, no, I'm trolling. But I'm saying,
but there's a thin line. I see why people stop supporting.
There is a line, bro.
Yeah, when there's like little kids involved and stuff, like which not did. I'm just speaking.
Yo, this nigga said if Hitler dropped a mixtape,
fine,
crazy.
Five. There's we gotta. I mean, when does the music stop?
All right, but Kendrick, let's say Kendrick, some skeletons is pulled up, bro, and he's just foul. We just stop listening to Kendrick. You can't respect the art. Good Kid, Mad City.
He's a legend, but you gotta stop somewhere.
I agree. Right.
You gotta stop somewhere.
I'm trolling, but I feel you.
Yeah, because if R. Kelly dropped another album,
yeah.
But people I would still put R. Kelly in like my top 5 like
R&B
artists
for sure.
Knowing what I know,
for sure,
I separate
for sure.
He's just a terrible man.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's a good artist, though.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I agree. Moving forward, brothers.
Yeah.
Last hot topic for what's been going on, bro, is kind of darker, but I do want to hit this one before we go to like the main topic because I know we're gonna BJ. I need your help on this in particular. But the Texas floods. So, last week or so, we lost over 120 lives, including 36 children in Kirk County, and more than 160 people still missing away from the July 4th flood. So, I just think, again, here on the pod, I think we owe it to just send our prayers, condolences, and our thoughts out to all the family members. This one hit me a little harder than most, particularly because I was I recently went on a camping trip with my family near like the Lake Texoma, and there was like we were in flood watch. We were like there were storms and stuff, and so I remember my dad calling me and saying, "Hey, bro, y'all need to cancel this trip. Like y'all just don't need to go." Yeah. And I'm like, "No, man, I really wanted my kids to have fun.
Yeah.
Like I really wanted to bring that moment to my family." And I'm like, "Man, we covered, bro. Like I'm not worried about nothing a natural disaster or anything like that." So I called the camp. I called the owners of the cabins, and I was like, "Hey guys, what are you guys seeing out there? Like, is it any danger for my family?" And he was like, "Man, no, you guys are at the top of the hill. Like, it would be impossible for the flood waters to reach you guys. We do got some heavy rainfall. We're under thunderstorm watch. It's stormy season, so you're gonna have storms, but you guys are safe." And I was like, I took his word. Yeah. And I just told my dad, like, "Dad, just pray for me. Pray for us." He's like, "Son, man, you putting fun over safety." And I was like, all right. But I just kept rolling. That's how my dad is.
You have a mentality like, I've been there, bro.
Covered.
I want the kids to have
bro,
fun,
bro.
Yeah,
bro. So my dad's he is worst case scenario, bro. So I just kept it pushing. But then when I saw this, I was like, because when I got down there, it was raining, bro. It was storming. There was a tornado siren that had hit the camp. Yeah. And so I was like, man, I was just praying. It was a scary night, but I woke up the next morning praising God. Like, man, thank God, man. It could be different. We did have a tornado shelter, so if we had to do something, we'd have been all right. But anyways, I just woke up like, thank God. Yeah. But then when this hit, I was like, man, I was looking at it just took me back, like, bro, natural disasters happen, bro. Not everyone's safe. And so, yeah, I wanted to get y'all's thoughts on it, though, man. What are y'all, like, how do we handle stuff like this, bro,
so
from the spiritual lens?
And I'm glad that you brought up the whole, like, being covered thing. Yeah. Also means learn how to have discernment as well. Right. Because even though we're covered by the blood of Jesus, don't go into a lion's den with blood all on you. Yeah. Right. The lion's going to kill you. Right. So even in the fact that we are covering, or God is covering us, he also gave us the ability to have discernment. Right. So if you go into it like, okay, but I'm covered, but I'm still going to walk out here knowing it's a tornado. Yeah. The tornado's going to get you. Yeah. Now, one thing I will say, I don't like how it has turned into a political thing. I thought that was kind of awkward. Yeah. Now, the reason why it hit me, because I didn't want to do this, but because 7's in Houston. So I'm like, I wonder how close this is to Houston. For sure. Yeah. It was too close for me. Yeah. So it was just like, of course, he wasn't on the camp, but just knowing like it wasn't too far and like all the kids and stuff, I kind of had to block some of the content. Yeah. But I think just the part of them just turning into a political thing, not addressing like, okay, let's put that aside. Like it's these 100. How can we help there's 150 families that got to do a funeral. Yeah. Like, can we address that before Donald Trump's doing his little jokes and I might go out there on Friday. I don't like
the climate change, it's crazy, all that stuff.
It's crazy. Oh why didn't the weather people send the text? It's 2:00 in the morning. Yeah. Do y'all wake up when y'all phone go off at 2?
Right. Heck no. Yeah.
Like so. It's
that's sad, man.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And like BJ said, we're also covered. Like we're covered, but we're also covered with knowledge. You know what I mean? So. Yeah, man. I'm just gonna keep it short and sweet, man. Just prayers to the family. Yeah. Prayers to people that lost family members, loved ones, lost anything. Homes and stuff like that. People work hard. You know what I mean? And I couldn't imagine just going through that. So just prayers to the family. That's all I have for that. So.
No, I feel you, bro. Bet, man. Well, let's get into the main topic, bro. I know we're kind of running short on time today. But
we got 30 minutes.
Kind of like connecting the dots here, bro. BJ, you brought up a topic that I think would be healthy for us to cover, and it was around finding spiritual peace in a chaotic world. Yeah. And so, like what took place with the flood, bro, was chaotic. Natural disasters, loss of life, loss of children's life. It's like, how do you remain stable during that storm, right? So wanted to get your thoughts on that. And how you feel about that?
One thing I do say, like, we need to get back to order, and that's through prayer. Like, we got to start, like, I think we have to just start fresh. Yeah. Everyone should at least, now I don't know everyone's, like, how they pray. Everyone should, at this point, how everything's going, everybody should be praying at least one time a day.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, now I don't know what your religion or what your day looks like, but just because we also don't know what's to come.
Mm-hmm. People overthink prayer. Can you simplify prayer, bro?
Prayer is a conversation. Mm-hmm. You don't have to. I think the reason why people don't like praying out loud is because they're thinking about, oh, I remember when somebody prayed at church and they sound like this, or they're trying to make it sound like that. Mm-hmm. Y'all would be shocked how I talk to God in the mornings. Mm-hmm. Literally just like this. Mm-hmm. I always start off the exact same way every day. Lord, thank you for waking me up this morning. Thank you for all the things that you've done and everything that you're going to do. Mm-hmm. Every day I started like that. You don't got to have if you want to say the same prayer every day, Lord, thank you. That's a prayer. Yeah. But you need to at least be talking to God every single day, so you do have that protection. Because then God's going to start sending stuff to get you to pray. Because sometimes, for whatever reason, we only pray when we need something.
Right.
When you need the bill paid. You don't pray after the bill's been paid.
Right.
After you struggle to get the money, then you pray, boom, then you finally got it. Then you going back to
doing
what you was doing. That's not how that works.
Right. Yeah.
Now, one thing I will say, for me, I understand, like, Ecclesiastes 3:1. I follow that. I've been following that for I don't know how long, ever since I've been in the Word. God sets a time and a season for everything. So once you understand that, even in the chaos, you can see the chaos different. Mm-hmm. It's like, okay, this is crazy, but everything happens for a reason.
Right.
And all things work together for the good of those who believe.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And if you believe that, that keeps the anxiety away. Yeah. That keeps the overthinking. Yeah. That keeps, like, the question. That keeps that because your faith is going to be tested. Right. It's going to be challenged. But that scripture there, if you hook into that, anchor that, I think that's really healthy.
Because then you'll get to the point to where, like, as soon as that chaos happens, or even, I mean, as soon as it happens, you're like, man, Lord, I thank you for the victory, because you already know. You know you're going to get out of it. You know you're going to come out of it better, stronger, and there's always a reason. Yeah. So, man, it's definitely needed in a world like this today. I mean, just in any world, even in a peaceful world, prayer is needed. Thankful, you need to be, just thanking God for the peace, you know what I mean? And, just in my personal life, like a lot of things, I have going on with, me and my wife and, just the health, that's one of the things that I've been grateful for is just regular health, bro. Yeah. Just a regular health. You just want your family to be healthy and you want your family to be able to do normal things and have normal conversations and just, sleeping at night, you know what I mean? Yeah. So a lot of these things we take for granted until we actually experience it and have the perspective of what you need out of religion and what you just need out of life. Yeah. And so I find myself just consistently just thanking God for, like, just the health that I have, my wife's health, praying for her health, my children's health. And it just boils down to more simple things in life, bro. Yeah. Like the simple things in life and the ability to do things, just to do the normal things is what's important. And so, like every day, like one of my biggest fears is like losing my legs or something, you know what I mean? To where I can't go hoop or I can't go golf or I can't walk or I can't pick up my son. Yeah. So, I find myself just daily, just randomly, even like we're getting older and I like, dang near roll my ankle just walking, and it's a reminder like, Lord, I thank you for my legs. I thank you for my ankle, I thank you for my health, so it's definitely needed though. Yeah,
no, that's facts, bro. So BJ, you say prayer is a good way to anchor yourself. Mm-hmm. And I agree. I think another way that I would add is there was a scripture that came across my phone this week. I do like the daily scriptures when I wake up, and I can't remember the exact chapter, but it was in James, I believe, and it was around how God wants you to share each other's burdens. Mm-hmm. Like that's kind of a part of the message that God sends down is to, like, when someone's going through something, it's almost like a duty of us to share that burden.
Testimony.
Yeah. To just share, like, more of, like, if you're going through something, Eli, as your brother in Christ, I should take on some of that as well. Mm-hmm. So it's not so heavy on you.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And so, like, that means I should listen. I should listen to you. Mm-hmm. I should love you. I should give you advice. I should be there for you. Right. Like being there for people is like, bro, it's sharing their pain. Yeah. You feel me? Like when you was going through your stuff, bro, when you were going through your stuff with Seven, with the initial, thing, the hardship, and you would still show up to the podcast, and you would just, you would approach homie therapy and kind of dump your brain, but really you were just strong. Like, I'm way more passionate about your situation, but generally speaking, like good fathers that are trying their hardest, but still fall short because of things that are out of your control. Bro, I'm passionate about it. I get loud about it now. And I know it's like, because I'm not in that situation. But I know it's like my connection to your pain.
Somebody that's close to you,
When I hear stuff like that, I'm like, now I'm talking for you. And that's like an example, but that's how we should be with everybody.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that would help people if you take that on. So when that scripture hit, when I read that scripture, it showed me that, man, that's powerful for this topic, because even with my wife, I take on her burdens, bro. I take on her pain. I take on issues with her mom, issues with her sister, when she lost her brother. Like, I just felt bad. And at first I'm like, dang, Trev, like, man, this ain't good for you. But I'm like, man, it's the greater good, bro. I'm just helping, bro. So I think prayer, and then just, being able to lean on people, being able to have trusted folks that you could talk to and get through things with. So
or even like praising God even when things don't work out how you expected.
That's tough.
Just like I told y'all on Saturday when my storage unit got broken into, and like they want me to come up there. They was expecting me to like be going off. I went in there. I was like, man, they stole my TVs. He was like, okay, Brian. I said, hey, it's
what it is.
It's fine. Said, oh, you took that so well. I looked at that man. I said, if you knew what I've been through in my life,
slow to anger.
These TVs are
nothing.
This TV is nothing. So like, when you've been through the storm and you've been through the chaos, that's why I can thank God for the chaos.
Because you there.
Because it's like you've been there, you've seen, you made it out, so it's nothing.
And it settles the things that's not as important. You know what I mean? And you're not going to stress about the stuff that's not as important.
Facts. Facts.
And everyone cannot handle your chaos.
Right.
Stop sharing your chaos to everyone.
That's real.
That's true.
Because if I told somebody, oh my God, I could never.
Make it worse. Well, tell everybody else they know.
That's you. You don't serve the God that I do.
Wow.
I know what my God has done for me. He might not have done that for you, but he's done it for me, so I have proof.
Right. Wow. I love that.
That reminded me of something you posted the other day, bro.
Don't get mad at people that's going to hell.
Yeah.
Oh,
hey, bro, where'd that come from?
That's crazy.
It said, don't let people upset you that's going to hell.
That's crazy.
Where'd that come from, bro? That was
it's people's opinions. Like I'm on a different. Matthew 5:14. He is the light.
He is like my grandpa.
He is the light of the world. The city on top of the hill cannot be hidden, sir. I am so unbothered.
Yeah. That's powerful. That's powerful.
I've literally never heard that before. that's some stuff my grandma would like.
That's my papa. My papa would throw that out there.
Why you arguing with people that's going to hell?
Yeah.
Like, grandma, you can't say that.
Can't say that.
Oh, was that for that?
That's tough.
Bro, I didn't think it was, bro, when people smash me, I'm like.
Well, it's more of like how you know they going to hell.
Yeah, that's the question. That's the thing.
Yeah, my papa would tell me, I'm like, all right, my papa, now you got the judge, you got the javelin.
You got the javelin. He like, you can tell. BJ,
I don't know.
BJ crazy, boy.
Yeah. No, that's funny.
Oh my goodness.
Bad transitioning though. So storms, they happen.
Yeah.
You can end up in depression from a storm. It's just a fact. And so I wanted to, before we tune out, bro, give specifically talking to the men.
Yeah.
Battling depression as a man. What strategies could you give? I think prayer is kind of a root, but like what are some things that you can what are some advice that you can give to men that are struggling with depression and isolation, just struggling, bro?
Well, BJ, man, I want you to kind of lead this off before we answer that question. Like, what a lot of men don't know that they are depressed. Yeah. What does depression feel like? What's some signs of depression?
So and that's the first thing I was going to say. Like being able to identify when you're off.
Right.
Yeah.
So before even going into like the specifics of it, if you know the certain things that you do on a day-to-day basis, and you're just off. You need to look in the mirror and acknowledge, like, you know what?
Something's off.
Something's wrong. Now, a key indicator for me when I was going through mine, I slept. Like, I just wanted to come home, just be in the bed.
Yep,
I didn't want to talk to nobody. I was just in the bed, didn't want to talk. Yeah. So that was my key indicator. I was like, I just didn't want to. I just wanted to, like, literally every day, I didn't want to watch nothing. So, like, that was my key indicator, because normally that was my life. I would come home, either play a game or go to my homie's house or go somewhere. Yeah. Right. So it's essentially like, now, of course, the technical diagnosis, I should have brought my DSM-5, but there's like, for them to actually diagnose you with depression, there is like a lot of more symptoms, but of course, just on a mild sense. Yeah. You know you're depressed before a doctor's going to tell you you're depressed. Exactly. With men, it's you need to just accept the fact that I'm depressed. Yeah. Because it don't sound cute. When I said it on that first pod, that wasn't fun to say. Yeah, exactly. People in my business, people think, bro, you the man of God. How you gonna be depressed? Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, but no, I had to look like, no, I am. Yeah. And I need to fix that. Yeah. Yeah. So, but yeah, I think it starts with the acknowledgement. Yeah. Because this life is hard.
It is, man.
It's hard. Like, and I do like though that depression's being a little more normalized in men. When I was coming up, it was like, bro, you just can't be sad. Be depressed, you know? So I do like the growth in that area, but I do think now you just need to know, and but you know by spending time with yourself, bro. Like I think that's another thing, men. We don't know how to just be alone.
Be present, man.
We always need a woman. We always need something to fill the void. But that void is there so that you can live in that void and learn about yourself. You can't acknowledge something if you don't know yourself. Right. You can't say I'm off if you don't even know when you on. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's so I think spend time with yourself. Yeah. That's what I was gonna say, bro. Go to the gym or just move. Like, get a routine that allows you to move your body, bro. Run, be by yourself, do things that are like solo to you. That's something I do, bro. I wake up. I don't miss the gym, bro. I wake up, I work out. That's solo time. Or now it's time with my brother, Cameron. We work out together. And then I would say surround yourself around positive people. Yeah. You can't, depression in your brain wants you to keep you down. Like you said, you want to sleep all the time. Yeah. You lose interest in things. So it loves negativity, bro. It feeds off negativity. Depression, if you want to continue to be depressed, be around negative people. Yeah. Consume negative things. Like that's how I would encourage a man. Like instead of, okay, how can I be the happiest nigga in the world? Right. Okay, what would it take for me to be the saddest nigga in the world, and then work your way backwards? Like, okay, I'm gonna stay off social media, or just I'm gonna stay off these outlets because, bro, this is just pushing negative things. Take that away. I gotta stop kicking it with so and so, bro, or kicking it with this girl because she hella negative. Take her away. Like, what are things that are keeping me down? Take those away, and I feel like you'll make your way up eventually. So, yeah, bro, strategies.
Bro, this is deep.
It is.
Pause.
Yeah, but yeah, bro. That's all I had, bro, around depression. Anything else y'all want to cook up on? Any
man, I got something real quick, man. Look, let's move a little bit to the NFL real quick, man.
Oh, so, okay.
The
nerve of you.
4 quarterbacks, right?
Oh my.
Top 4 quarterbacks. You got Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, you got Joe Burrow, and then you got Josh Allen, apparently, which I don't agree.
Say those a lot of people
who don't got rings.
Wait, okay, hold on. Can you say that again? So you're going top 4 NFL quarterbacks.
You got the top 4. We're talking about top 5, but we all know the top 4 is pretty much Patrick Mahomes.
Okay. At 1?
Lamar Jackson. Whatever you want to do. Okay. Lamar Jackson.
No ring.
Joe Burrow.
No ring.
Josh Allen.
No ring.
I like that.
Here's my thing.
No ring.
Here's my thing, though. I hear him. That 5th spot. Who's in that 5th spot? Because
Jalen Hurts.
Most would probably not say Jalen Hurts, but what does Jalen Hurts have to do to be in that 5th spot?
What's the purpose of playing the game? Is to win the Super Bowl,
True.
Right?
Yeah, but he threw 18 touchdowns last year.
And it obviously worked for us to win the chip. We played the game to win,
Here's the question. You guys are a really good team.
Right.
Okay.
If you put Jalen Hurts,
the 49ers not a really good team?
They were.
Oh, and what happened?
They were a really good team last year.
And
they
couldn't
they're a
push
little
them
beat
over
up
to get the ring.
They're a little beat up, but
much, man, not too much.
Really good team. Brock Purdy, right? But Brock Purdy isn't in the top 5 conversation.
He's not.
That's what I'm saying.
And he made it to the Super Bowl.
And he made it to the Super Bowl.
And he made it to the overtime.
Here's the thing.
He made it to
Here's the thing.
And we beat the team that y'all lost to.
Winning is a quarterback stat. Right? But I don't think Super Bowls are necessarily a quarterback stat because throughout history, there's been plenty of average quarterbacks that have been to the Super Bowl and had success.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So I think.
So who's number 5?
I don't know. I think it's everybody else.
I'm going to be honest with you. If you don't know the 5,
you
got to put Jalen Hurts up there.
So why?
He just got back from the Super Bowl, and on top of that, in the Super Bowl, he played excellent.
He plays excellent every big game.
I know.
He plays great every big game. That's what he do.
I know.
That's what he do.
But because of that,
you'll put him at 5.
At the 5
spot. I
because
agree.
if you don't put him at the 5, then you're grasping straws. You're like, okay, C.J. Stroud, or you're going
Jalen Daniels.
Jaden Daniels.
Put 55 on him.
Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, you're and then at that point it's like they ain't proved enough to put them over,
exactly. But here's the thing: you got a quarterback that threw 18 touchdowns.
That's okay. He's dual threat. They didn't need him to. They have Saquon.
The push.
All
the
of
1 yard,
all of them weren't
1 yard touchdowns.
The push
the push tush, 1 yard touchdowns.
All of them
I should have took that away.
2 yard touchdowns.
Yeah,
that could have easily went to Saquon Barkley, and Saquon would have been MVP.
I just don't like putting these niggas that haven't done nothing over Jalen Hurts.
Well,
Jaden Daniels.
I think Joe Burrow is obviously a better quarterback.
No, I'm not putting. Yes, bro.
Even though he hasn't won, he's been to a Super Bowl.
If I'm starting a squad, those top 4 are bulletproof.
Yeah.
And I don't like the disrespect of Patrick Mahomes not being number 1.
He is number 1.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah,
but if you look at like
who else would you put?
If you look at like Sports Focus and some of like the actual rankings, and even NFL popular vote, it's Josh Allen number 1.
Josh Allen? No, Josh Allen barely makes 4 for me, man.
Because he said he barely
makes 4.
It's because of his team. His team is not deep, and he's still like carrying them. Like
when he, I don't know. Josh Allen for me is not consistent enough, bro. He's not. He's Josh Allen is a dog though. I like Josh Allen. I think he's at 4 though. Okay, I respect. I just hate the Bills. That's what it is.
I do think.
Josh
I think we should all come to a consensus though that 5 goes to Jalen Hurts
by default.
I can't say that though.
I don't like that. I don't like that. And honestly. If you were on like the sports show, they would cook you.
Yeah,
Eli.
Because you don't have a 5.
Well, here's the thing:
who's been to more Super
Bowls? Who's your 5?
In your top 5?
You gotta have a.
It's not.
Mahomes.
Listen, it's about. I'm talking about the top, not most successful. Because if we're talking successful, then Jalen Hurts is 3 or 2. We're not talking about successful.
But because there is some weight to that success, you gotta give him the 5.
Now, here's the thing with Jalen Hurts. To me, he threw 18 touchdowns. His numbers don't look great.
Right.
But when it's game time,
I'm trusting them.
When it's the big game,
I'm trusting
when it's a playoff game, it's the Super Bowl. Jalen Hurts goes crazy.
I'm putting him at 5. Come on, Eli.
Is
it's
that
okay.
Not the purpose of playing the game to win in the playoffs?
I hear you.
I'm putting him
I hear you.
But
here's the question though: if you move Jalen Hurts to some of these other teams, does he have the same success?
No.
Let's find out. I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't think he does.
But that's
even in our conference
NFC.
If you move Dak Prescott
to the Cowboys,
to the Eagles, and Jalen Hurts to the Cowboys, without the team that we have now, I'm talking about last year's team.
I don't like this right now. You're putting Dak in a conversation that just I don't like his name.
But here's the thing.
He should not be here.
What does Jalen Hurts do better than Dak Prescott?
Win.
No, hold on. The read zone.
Eli,
the quarterback read.
So much better than you.
I'm just saying. As a player. Right. Ability. We're talking about quarterback ability.
But you started the segment is top 5 quarterbacks, and Dak Prescott is being.
He's not top 5. He's not top. I'm just talking about why Jalen Hurts isn't.
Okay. You think Jalen Hurts and Dak Prescott are on the same?
They are
tier?
They are in the same tier. As far as quarterback ability,
okay.
Dak Prescott is a better quarterback than Jalen Hurts.
It's about that time, man.
I'm just saying. Well, okay, VJ, you tell me does Jalen Hurts throw the ball better than Dak?
Jalen Hurts wins better.
Does he? His team wins.
Manages game-winning drives extremely better than Dak Prescott. I need him on my field and over Dak.
Everyone who's in training camp right now, you know what they're all saying?
What are they saying?
To win the Super Bowl.
Who?
To win they're preparing to go to the Super Bowl.
You're right. I'm not arguing
so
that. That is the goal.
What he does prepares his team
to win. To
go to the Super Bowl.
Now, I will say the push-tush wouldn't work without Jalen Hurts.
Dak Prescott And Jalen Hurts on the
he
same
does know how to
level
push up on some men.
It's really not diabolical, man. It's really not. I don't think it is.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I don't like
you
it.
Said some
I don't like Dak.
Dak's not 5. Dak's not 5.
Man, hey, thank you guys so much for tuning into the Clear Vision Pod, bro.
Almost
Dak is not top 5.
Almost
I don't think Dak's
out.
top 10. He may not.
Whoa,
be
he's not top 10.
If he is top 10, he's 10.
He's 10.
That's
I'm
crazy.
putting Baker over him.
Dang.
Baker Mayfield? I don't think that's disrespectful. Baker had a good year last year.
That was kind of mean.
He had a good year last year. But you putting like Justin Herbert over him?
I'm putting
Captain Interception?
Justin Herbert.
That's crazy.
I might put Caleb Williams.
Lawrence? Caleb Williams over that? All right. This is the Clear Vision Podcast,
Thank
man.
you for tuning in, man.
Thank y'all. Yeah, this guy crazy.
YouTube.
This guy crazy.
Be sure to subscribe, leave a comment, bro. Share this podcast with somebody. If you're still watching this, man, go share it with somebody.
For sure.
All podcast stores are now there. Eli, how can they get in touch with us?
Hey, man, clearvisionpod.com, man. Go ahead, put in the listener letter. 2 years ago, Dak Prescott was second in MVP, but Caleb Williams is already better than him. Go ahead and put in the comments, man. Just a topic you want us to cover, man. Just a topic you want us to cover, man. Anything we said crazy on here. Hey, if you disagree with us with the DDG thing, with the, let us know, man. Hit us up, bro.
Facts. And BJ, how can they donate, bro?
Man, send your child support payments to $Clear Vision Pod. Am I tripping?
We going wild.
Bro. $Clear Vision Pod. Send your child support payments there.
Yeah.
And support us, man.
Yeah.
Amen.
One thing I realized though, I thought we would, without John, get through a no homo episode without John.
We did.
We did not. BJ said something about deep. They deep and something.
Because we just went too long. Pause.
Okay.
All right, man. Thank you for tuning in, bro. God bless y'all, man.